As someone who enjoys reading books, you're probably on the lookout for audiobooks. Perhaps you need to make use of the time spent while driving, gardening, preparing meals, babysitting, and just anything that requires your time. Now that you want to give audiobooks a try, the dilemma is choosing which platform you want. Perhaps you're considering between Audible and Storytel, and that's a great start. In this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know between the two audiobook platforms and hopefully help you decide which one to sign up for. Before we begin, I'd like to let you know that you can get a 30-day free trial on Audible if you click the link in the description below. So let's talk about Audible first and know what it has to offer. To begin, Audible is a platform by Amazon which offers a variety of spoken word content such as audiobooks and podcasts. Over 200,000 titles and podcasts. You can stream or download these titles and keep them in your library forever. Storytel offers both audiobooks and ebooks to its users. It is a European-based platform, and they offer audiobooks and ebooks in many different languages, which is why there are over 400,000 titles in Storytel. Let's compare the two side by side. What comes with getting an Audible subscription? There are two types of subscriptions you can get with Audible. One is Audible Plus, which only costs $7.95, and you'll have access to all of the titles available. The other one is Audible Premium Plus, which also allows you access to all titles. For each month, you can either get 1 or 2 credits. If you pay $14.95 monthly, you can get 1 credit. And if you pay $22.95 monthly, you'll get 2 credits per month. This credit system works great in Audible because 1 credit is equal to 1 audiobook of choice. The audiobook that you will decide to pick will be kept in your library forever, even if you decide to cancel your subscription. If you think about it, you'll get 24 audiobooks by the end of each year with Audible. By getting a membership plan on Audible, users automatically get a 30% discount on every title available. I personally think that that's a bargain, especially since audiobooks can be really pricey these days. Storytel, on the other side, is mostly known for its variety of titles on a global scale, which includes local authors and international bestsellers. This is especially great if you live in countries like India, Germany, Sweden, South Korea, and many more. You'll have an unlimited access to all the titles if you subscribe to any plan. Speaking of which, Storytel's membership plans are also pretty direct. Storytel Unlimited costs $12.98 a month, and if you have a family that also wants to listen to audiobooks or read ebooks, there's also the Storytel family, which costs $14.90 monthly for 2 Storytel accounts and $19.90 for 3 Storytel accounts. Let's talk about collecting books using both platforms. With Audible, users get to keep the titles that they have accumulated either through credits or through purchasing them. Your library will remain yours forever, even if you stop subscribing. Your collection of titles will never go away. With Storytel, you can keep your downloads in your library until your membership plan expires. Once you stopped paying, you can no longer access these titles. I think this is because of how the credit system in Audible works. You can keep the books in your library with Audible mainly because they're already yours. You paid for the credits included in your plan. While in Storytel, you only pay for your membership, there are no forms of credits and you can't purchase titles. Which brings me to discounts and pricing. Now we already talked about the membership plans for both platforms, but with Audible, you can purchase titles individually. There are a lot of titles that go on sale on Audible, some of which you can get for less than $5 and keep in your library forever. You get what you pay for in Audible because you get to keep the titles in your library no matter what. The good thing about Storytel is the pricing and access to hundreds of thousands of their titles. You can also download any of these titles to listen offline. In terms of membership pricing, I think Storytel does a great job. But for me, getting to keep an entire collection even after canceling my membership plan is a big deal, which is why the pricing of Audible makes sense even at a higher price. Let's go over to the user experience. Audible is available for both Mac, iOS, Android, and Apple phones, which means that you can listen to any device anytime you want, and also switch seamlessly between different devices. Audible is available globally to over 180 countries and with content in 47 languages. Storytel is only available on smartphones, not on Windows or a Mac PC. Storytel is also available in many countries around the world, but isn't available in the US, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia. I think that these two platforms offer a lot of great features, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you may prefer any of the two depending on your preference. So let's circle back to the pros and cons between the two. The pros of having an Audible membership plan is you get to keep your entire library forever, even if your subscription ends. You get to have 30-day free trial. You can exchange titles for another in case you don't like it. You can seamlessly switch between one device to another. And with Audible, you can have access to the newest titles in town. The one downside with Audible is that you may end up paying more than you need. This depends on your listening habits. If you can listen to a lot of titles each month, including the 1 or 2 credits, then Audible will worth your money. But if not, you might be paying a little too much because you won't be able to fully savor what Audible has to offer. Now for Storytel's pros, you'll have access to an unlimited amount of audiobooks and ebooks each month. There are a lot more books available on Storytel, and most of all, Storytel offers a variety of books from different countries such as India, South Korea, and Germany. The main takeaway from Storytel is that there's only a 14-day free trial, which isn't much compared to Audible's 30-day free trial, and you don't get to keep your collection once your subscription expires. To wrap things up, Audible has come a long way in terms of producing quality audio and allowing its users to keep their library forever and having huge discounts on many titles. Storytel also does a good job with its variation. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to keep more titles in your library and not stress out about losing them after months or years of paying, I think Audible is a great platform to begin your audiobook journey. So I hope this video helped you pick between the two, and if you want to give Audible a try and see if it suits you, click the link in the description to get a 30-day free trial and enjoy.